Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16 here on Sunday, February 7th. And joining me in the studio, Luce. Look at that. I said your name like 19 times at a time. Lisa Dufault, and now I've lost my microphone. Lisa Dufault is here with us today. And how are you, Lisa?
I'm doing great, Rob. How about yourself?
You're probably better than me. Must be all that Eli's root beer.
I was just thinking that.
That's it.
Root beer.
So, Lisa, you are involved in a million things here in the Mount Washington Valley.
Close to it.
Yeah, but if 900 anyway,
Right.
Tons and tons of things. And one of the things you got coming up is the Cupcake Battle. So let's talk about that, because this is what, it's a 6th year?
6th year.
Amazing. And every year it grows.
It does, and it gets fancier, and people get much more invested in what they're doing. It's not just about the cupcakes anymore. A lot of it is about the displays, and we get some really great displays that happen as well.
So what is, just for an overview, what happens at a Cupcake Battle? It's not throwing cupcakes at each other.
I know. They
Okay,
would have loved to see me do that this morning, but we don't want to do that to cupcakes.
No.
In a nutshell, the bakers that participate have to bake 200 mini cupcakes that they bring to the North Conway Community Center. We sell tickets, and the people who purchase the tickets get to taste all of these cupcakes. Then they vote on their favorites. We have 4 categories this year. We've had 3 categories in the past few years. This year we've added a teen, but you get 4 votes for the different categories when you buy a ticket.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you get to eat a lot of cupcakes. A lot of cupcakes. We have some pictures here of some of our cupcake eaters. The Ms. Mount Washington Valley teen last year trying out her cupcakes.
Oh, yes.
So that's very neat. So who's our reigning champ from last year, or champs?
Yeah, in the professional category, we have Beth Carta-Dolan from Sugar Maker Bakery. She's actually 4-time champion, so there's some people gunning for her.
I can imagine.
And in the home baker category, we have Amber Penn, who is returning as last year's champion, and she also was a co-champion the year before that.
Neat.
So she's coming back, and she's got a really fun flavor called Binky's Bubblegum.
Interesting. Worth trying. Yeah.
It is. And then last year's child baker winner was Fiona Brosnan, and she's kind of busy this year, so she won't be back. But we've got some other children, and we've got some teens.
So you added a teen category, so they don't have to compete against the adults.
Correct.
So that'll be kind of a nice, nice thing for them.
A little something different for them instead of. And I mean, a lot of the teens did really well against the adults in the first place. So
that's great. So they have to make 200 mini cupcakes.
They do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not counting the ones they eat along the way. So.
Right. And then, I know a lot of them tweak them, play with the flavors, and bake them in advance so everybody they know can try them.
Yeah.
So, if you've got friends that bake cupcakes, you should get on that list to be the tester.
Absolutely. So when did cupcakes become the kind of like the in pastry? I don't know. It's just.
I think about 6 years ago, because there was all of that cupcake wars and stuff on TV, which kind of put the idea in my mind back when we started doing this, and it's definitely still a big thing.
That's great. Now this is going to be held at the new North Conway Community Center.
Lots of room to move around and enjoy your cupcakes, not feel like you're squished in there, and so that part will be great. And get lots of people in.
And so. What does one do if one wants a ticket?
They can get them from the bakers themselves. If they have any left, each of them is asked to sell 5 tickets to the event as part of their entry, because we don't charge them an entry fee, because 200 cupcakes is.
That's a pretty good
entry fee. Or they can contact me, 374-6241. I have them at my house as well. At this point, we're close enough, so what we're doing is if you want cupcake tickets, I'm taking names and the amount of tickets you want, and you can pay for them at the door, but they will be held for you right at the door.
Oh, good. And do you have a limit of how many?
We do. We only sell 200 of them.
Because each person gets 200 cupcakes.
Exactly.
See, I did the math there in my head there pretty quick.
Good job. So. It's almost like you might have gone to school or work in a school or something.
Well, that's great. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And so that's coming up on Saturday. And what are the hours, or what time does it start?
It opens at 1 o'clock. It goes to 3:30. As soon as when it hits 3:30, we close the voting. People can hang around. We tally the votes right then and come out and present the winners. That usually happens about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then you can find out who won and all of that fun stuff. No worries.
And so what else do you have coming up this week with Valley Promotions?
This week we don't have too much. We have a bunch of stuff coming in the next couple of months, though.
And like, what do you got?
We have got, see, I made a list just so you know. In March, we have on March the 6th, we are doing our first ever Princess Academy, which is for little girls, ages toddler up to 6th grade, and it's a fundraiser for the Miss Mount Washington Valley Teen Scholarship. And then, oh, sorry, I've got those backwards. March 6th is the Valley Miz. Princess is on the 13th.
Okay.
Valley Miz, we're really excited because that event, each of the contestants represents. I'm catching it.
Yeah, see, I'm messing you up today.
They represent one of our member organizations, and they try to win money for that organization. And we have 15 contestants in that this year, so we're really, really excited about that. Lots of great organizations being represented. And again, that's on the 6th, then followed on the 13th by the Princess Academy. And then we have Gently Used Prom Dress Sale coming up on March 19th. So we get weekends.
And you did that before the prom dress sale. That was very
we've
popular.
done this for several years. Last year, we mixed it up, and the Revolving Closet got involved with us, and they moved it over to the Eastern Slope Inn, and it was spectacular.
That's what I heard. I heard
yeah.
from actually some of the girls who went to it.
Amazing.
Amazing the deals they got, and
Yep.
the nice prom dresses.
Exactly. And Holly and Michelle and Sherry and Emily set it up just like a boutique, and it was beautiful. And the girls, and they donated some jewelry for the kids who bought dresses, and it really was a spectacular thing.
That's great. Now, I know the answer to this question,
Okay.
but if people want to find out about all the things that go on with Valley Promotions, what's the best way? How can they do that? I get the email all the time, so I know.
Right, and they can get on our email list. That's not hard. You just send me an email at valleypromotions@gmail.com. We do put a PDF version up on our website, and that's valleypromotions.net. We do have also our paper copies, which are around the valley all over the place.
See them all over the place.
Yeah, so you can pick it up there. And we have a Facebook page. We call ourselves now the Mount Washington Valley's premier nonprofit news source. We really try to have this information available in every news source that we can find a way to share it.
Which is great, because we have a lot of nonprofits here in the Valley,
gosh,
and
yes.
a lot of it, but there's a lot of activities and events that are going on all the time, so it's great to be able to have one place where you can concentrate and find that information.
That's the goal, and it grows constantly. So we, for the first time this year, had one of our issues just around Christmas time, because of course there's a million things going on. That was actually 10 pages for the first time. So, and it comes out every 2 weeks, so that's a lot of events that are happening.
Well, that's great. Well, kudos to you for organizing all this too, and sharing this information with us.
Fun.
So again, the Cupcake Battle's coming up next week. So
Yes.
You're still taking entrants too.
We can fit a
through
few
the
more
weekend,
in
you
through the
said.
weekend. Yep, through the end of the weekend. So if you want to participate, give me a call right away. 374-6241.
Yeah, especially that teen group's a little bit smaller than you wanted right now. So we got to grow that group.
I would really love to see more teens in there. And I know Kenneth's got a great culinary program with Kendra. There's got to be a lot of bakers at Kenneth.
I think there are.
And Freiburg. I mean, this is open. We've got bakers coming from Danvers, Mass. We've got Boscawen, New Hampshire, Raymond, New Hampshire, Wolfboro. I mean, we've got people coming from all over the place.
That's great. What a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, Lisa, thanks so much for coming by and talking to us about all this.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll talk to you real soon, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Claire.